everybody, this is Kevin Wade with the 2025 AWSI trade show. I'm with Action Sports Logistics, North American distributor for Eleveight, among other things. And that's just what I'm going to talk to you about, our new 2026 Eleveight lineup. So for 2026, we've gone deeper into our, I would say, not necessarily higher end, higher tech. All of our stuff is high end, high tech, but more so high performance. So we have our Stellar, which is in our V2. As we all know, the big air segment has become, very, very popular among the last few years. Everyone's doing double loops and triple loops and board offs and all that stuff. So really to cater to that demographic and to also showcase the performance aspect of Eleveight, we now have our V2 version of Stellar. So the Stellar came out last year. It was a very, very big hit, due to its design specific for those board offs, specific for those big air characteristics. But what it also does really well is it handles the chop and edges. Those are the two things that you really want in those extreme conditions. So for 2025, we've redesigned the bottom shape a bit to kind of cater to that more aggressive rider. We have three sizes in the Stellar. We're gonna have the 133, 136, and the bigger one, which is the 139 right here. It's gonna displace the water for those really hard landings, but also have a really, really comfortable ride in those choppy conditions. So again, this is the Stellar. It has a basalt layer. That's good for dampening. So when you have that choppy conditions, again, it's gonna smooth those out. And when you're ready to perform, it has that performance in spade. Along with the Stellar, we have our RS Pro. Now our RS, if you guys know Eleveight, our RS has been a staple in Eleveight since the inception. It was one of the first kites we came out with. It is our all-around performance free ride kite. And if you have something that's really good, what do? You try to expand upon that. So what we've done over the years is we expanded the RS line. We have the RS Pro and also the RS Plus. Now the RS Pro is a partnership with Alula. A lot of people know them for cutting edge materials. That's what we did. We tried to use our best performing all-around kite and maximize that performance with those materials. So this is going to have the Alula leading edge. It's going to use our XT light fabric for the struts to keep it light, keep it rigid, and also allow it to rotate so it has that really explosive boost, but also pivotal turns. You can use this thing in the surf, but you can also use it for big air. It has our 5-point bridle system that allows you to change it from a pivot standard setting or our wingtip setting. So if you're going to be using that big boost, big air, gusty conditions, taking it to the extreme, move that toe point out to the wingtips, and that's going to allow for that power in the turn and that explosive boost. That pivot turning, again, on the other end of the spectrum, if you're riding it in the waves or if you're really just trying to get those tight turns, double, triple loops, stuff that I'm never going to be able to do, but I see the team riders doing it all the time, you're going to put it on that tip setting and it's going to make that a lot easier. So transitioning from, again, the Pro to the Plus is kind of more my speed. That's what I ride. Again, I'm not competing. My knees will not let me, and even if they would, I could not. But the RS Pro does make me feel like I'm better than I am, and that's what the kite is designed to do. It essentially expands on that RS line, so this is going to be more akin to the regular RS as an overall do-it-all kite. Really great rim range, very forgiving, but it's also got that added rigidity and that reduced weight through that fabric that we use. Now this one is going to be our third version of this material. It's going to fall between our traditional back line or leading edge material and the Alula material. So still a higher performing, lightweight material, but it's also not necessarily going to break the bank. So this is the one that I use. I have a 10 meter. I use it for my light wind surf sessions, but when the wind picks up, it still has that performance in spades. So again, that's going to be the RS Plus, the RS Pro. Either of those, they're going to be paired with this Stellar to give you optimal performance in all conditions. Of course, if you're taking it out in the waves, we have the curl and the escape. Also going to pair with that RS Pro and that pivot setting. Going to take you down the line almost automatically, really. You don't really have to do anything. Just put it on the automatic setting and then just kind of sit back and let it take you away. But thanks a lot for listening, guys. If you have any questions, eleveightkites.com. All of our ambassadors, retailers, beautiful network of individuals. Love to get you out there on the water. Thanks for listening.